let's talk about Sanctum 2. Alright, so Sanctum 2. Coffee Stain Studios. The sequel to the highly popular Sanctum 1. I was very excited for this game to come out. I know a lot of my friends were too. I pre-bought it, had it downloaded, ready for release, all that good stuff. I came in there, and I'm going to be honest, it's not going to take you long to realize that I'm kind of displeased with the product so far. Now, I don't want to give anybody the wrong impression, because I haven't gotten that far into the game. I've played about 10 or so matches, with friends, without friends, all that good stuff. The first thing I noticed was that Sanctum 2 removed one of my favorite things about the game, and that's that the waves of enemies were massive. Huge waves of enemies. Where did they go? Honestly, sometimes I would play a match, and one of the waves would be less than 10 units. Can't do shit at all. Look at this. Look at this wave. This is a wave. This is legitimately a wave. Are you fucking kidding? When you're playing co-op with a couple of your friends, that means that you get to kill maybe 2, maybe 3 or 4 if you're lucky. Here they come. It's gonna be real tough, guys. This isn't on easy mode or anything, is it right?
Nope. There is an easy mode.
There is one, huh?
Yeah.
This is normal or hard?
Normal.
There is no normal or hard. There's a campaign, a survival, and an easy mode.
Oh. Wow, that was a whole wave. I think I killed like 3 mobs. They completely removed the gun upgrade system. You cannot upgrade your guns with the in-game resources anymore. This completely removed part of the hybrid element of the game. The idea was that you could either spec into either your guns or your towers, or you would have an even balance of the two and have to manage your resources. I thought that was a lot of fun, but they removed it entirely from the game. It's not there. That being said, they have added an entire array of new weapons that you can unlock as you level up through the game's level system. One other thing they removed is everybody having individual resources. Instead of having a set number that you get based on your performance in the level, it drops 2, one for building blocks and one for guns, 2 crates next to your core at the beginning of the game. If you're playing co-op, whoever gets there first gets all the resources.
You might want to spend your points over here on this tower, because it's almost upgraded.
Oh, I already spent points.
All set. Let's go.
I fully upgraded this one. And this one. Oh wait, my points? I meant our points. I spent them unwisely. You guys have to suffer for it.
Oh, okay.
No, it's your points. No one else has points.
Yeah, none of us got points that round, because, I don't know, I guess. Now, Coffee Stain Studios, I don't know if you've ever played an online game with pug groups or anything like that, but half of the gaming community is full of trolls. This means if somebody wants to camp out next to the core, not do anything during any of the waves, and just wait for the resources to spawn, they can completely shut out all the other players from the entire tower defense element of your game, which is half of your game. So what you've done is you've removed an element of cooperation, as well as allowed people that want to make the game not fun for others to do so. We didn't get to the start of the level fast enough or something? I don't know. It's a good thing we're all in vent together, because, you know, like, what if there was just some random asshole that's, you know,
I would never play this game of co-op, Pug. I would shoot someone. I'd literally shoot someone. Because it would be some douchebag with a Gatling gun, and that's it. And he just places 200 Gatling guns, and nothing else.
Well, all that being said, the graphics are a lot better. They're using the Unreal Engine. It does look very pretty. I have to give them that. The game runs pretty well. I got steady around 50-60 FPS with my gaming rig, which it's pretty good. They added a whole bunch of new enemies, all that kinds of things. I'm sure when I get into the later levels of the game, I'm gonna start to like it more. I'm sure they'll end up giving us more resources. They did add a selling system, but anybody can sell any block anywhere on the map, even whether you placed it or whether you didn't place it. What I kind of just wanted, honestly, was Sanctum 1 with better graphics and a little bit more polish. I didn't want them to change all this stuff. But I can understand why they did. It did need to be a true sequel. They needed to change some gameplay, and they did. They added a nice little campaign. It has some nice story elements to it. I personally don't care for it. I think it's a little thrown in. It's a whole comic book system. But some people really like that, so I can respect what they did with that. Overall, I'd say the game's kind of average. I do have fun with it when I'm playing by myself, but co-op I definitely find very, very lacking. I almost feel like there's no point to co-op because only one person basically gets to place towers, mazes, that kind of thing. And generally it's going to be the person who's the highest level in your group because they're going to have the best towers and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my review. I'm going to play more of this game. Maybe I'll put up a gameplay video at some point. Maybe they'll release a patch. Who knows? Anyway, the game is Sanctum 2, Coffee Stain Studios, available on Steam for $15. I will see you next time.